strategy here is there's a puddle. It's almost always. I don't want to save this right here. It's almost always a stun. Seriously. Come on. That was immensely annoying. What level are these guys? Level 4. Level 4. Okay, I think we can more easily at least take these guys on. Oh! Ha! Ha ha! That was nice. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, that didn't damage as much. Don't I kill your pet? Okay. Come on. We need to get this motherfucker. And we need to get him now. Not much. Not much more is needed. Yes! Good. Why I killed that guy first is he brings back these refined horrors in a zombie kind of mode. Oh god. That's annoying. No. You're gonna go through too much fire. Okay, that went okay. And if I remember correctly, he does actually say the, the 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 guy we just skipped battle of. He says something about the fact that uh, this guy brought up three different guardians of this Brachus Rex, the Sorcerer King, and I think this was one of them, the ghoul who guards the White House. Don't worry, as long as I'm here to heal you, you come to no harm. Thank you. I know you have my back, and I very much appreciate it. Okay, let's see what's inside of this White House. Ooh, Simpson. Hello.
I see your eyes before me still. Wood, the cold white sea, and I. Can I help you?
What is this, swimming eyes that can see the shape of death? Avert your gaze, wanderer, for you're looking upon the phantom of a murderer. Tell me about yourself. Samson was my name, a long time ago. I know not why my death I became a ghost, doomed to haunt this tower. Perhaps the gods heard my crime and stripped me of my rightful place in their eternal realm. If so, the punishment was just. Each night I wake the flame in the White House to repent for my wretched sin. You call yourself a murderer. Why? That indeed is the taintless title I must bear, and deservedly so. For 15 years ago to the day, it was that I sat atop my lighthouse, the flame unlit, and watched on a pitiable ship crashed upon a cliff and got devoured by greedy waves. Deliberately had I forgone my duty. Willfully did I condemn every soul aboard to a salty sleep on the bed of an indifferent sea. Why did you do it? Why did I commit this act of blackest horror? Jealousy, anger, the bitter anguish of a broken heart. Those are the ancient ills that drove me to madness. Desdemona was on board, as I knew she would be, my wife, the delicate beauty of whom I was sure she was betraying me with her friend, the dashing Faradar. Possessed as I was by the demons of envy, ire, and torment, I decided that if I had her love no longer, only death could take her for his mistress. And so I sat here, coldly and calmly as I delivered them unto the sea, unto the deep. Yet no sooner had the water closed its spooning jaws around the perishing vessel below than the extent of my offense dawned on my beleaguered mind. Overcome with guilt, I sought to escape through the hangman's noose, but the rest was not to come. I heard there might be an undead lair here. Do you know anything about that? Skeletons roam the land, restless as my troubled soul, but you will not find their lair here. Some scuttle by now and again, but most of the time I reside here in solitude and silence.
Farewell.
I'll take my leave.
Dearest Destiny, I see your eyes before me still. Would that I could drown in their endless azure.
Quite a story that ghost had to tell. Not every day one hears about the White House keeper sinking ships just because his wife proved to be unfaithful. I, a pitiable creature, torn up so badly by the lust of Ra that it led him to commit murder. I must feel sorry for him. Sorry, the man killed who knows how many instances for the sake of a bout of jealousy. He's a monster. Let's see what this gives. Forgiving gives immune to cursed. Interesting. Vindicative. Chance to hit on attacks of opportunity.
I see your eyes before mist.
I've spotted something interesting.
Ruby. Nice.
Azure and endless torment.
And that's it for the ghoul that guards the White House. You're done and dead. Okay, you have too much to carry. Let's just identify some of the stuff here. And give armor and shit to her. No, is there another way going down here? Oh yes, we almost missed the chest. I should be ashamed. Do we want to go in town and sell? Because we have a lot of stuff to sell. But you know what? We forgot about something. We forgot this here. And we should take it. Okay, so I see our north gate. Let's sell some stuff. Maybe the bartender here might have some money.
Greetings.
Oh yes. Good. Bartender is rich. This is a nice crushing weapon, though we don't really need it. I think we'll just keep it for now.
Bye.
No one has as many friends as a man with many cheeses.
Let's see what else. Store power 7 for these. Reds. let's visit Esmeralda to see if he changed her gear. If she has something more interesting to sell.
So, tell me, Sentence, would your wife...
Nope. No, though we could buy a couple of potions. That wouldn't go bad at all. Let's get
Farewell.
our money on one character only. Actually, let's have Mandela or some stuff.
Farewell.
4k money. Let's say, oh, actually more. That's a good amount of money. 300. Oh, bigger.
Greetings.
Oh, to take 10. Ah, for what I was seeking greater satisfaction, that which I already enjoyed. In my folly, I sought counsel of those notorious watcher statues on the western cliffs. Their guidance ruined my small fortune might have had, but certainly granting me humility. I've heard that they were not to be trusted. They gave full advice to the fools who sought them, but somehow I believed that I were the exception. They told me that I would find fame and renown if I renounced my worldly possessions, all of my worldly possessions, and become a great figure of piety and humility. Fire, the most tougher, was my method, but as my house burned in front of me, I felt no elevation, no piety, only the subtle weight of my own idiocy upon my very soul. Here, take another gold piece.
Until we meet again.
Oh my. Let's see. So those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earlier tradition to become a spiritual, did he? Makes sense to me. How could you explore the world? And now he's begging to survive. So everything went according to plan. Spiritual gives you immune to fear. Materialistic gives you Lawmaster +1. Well, it could have been better if it was the other way around, but well, you can't decide personality.
Sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again.
Let's see what we can find at our old friend Achru. Hello Achru. Let's see. What do you have for sale? Bodybuilding, speed, we don't need that. Huh. Bless. Ooh, chance to hit. That's good. That doesn't sound bad. That's a lot of gold though. And we're battling mostly undeads. Hmm. Huh? What? Conjures up a venomous dragon that breathes acid in a cone? We need this. It's just sounds too awesome. I want to conjure dragons. It's even if it's useless as a spell, the the idea of conjuring an acid dragon to just spew things, it's good. It's just good. Let's give cannot run bus up to 5 earth, so we need more.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, now our last thing to do is just go in the market again and make sure we have all our things fixed. Actually, let's go to Esmeralda. She might have better blacksmithing skills. Like, for example, we might have parts of our equipment that are not completely to durability. And as we saw, it's not nice to have your stuff down. Actually, it's not that hard. It seems like most are pretty okay. Yeah, we're actually okay. Where do we wanna go? So I see west. Okay. Let's explore around more. Haven't been this way. Okay, so we need to be expecting something around here. Nothing? Nothing. Oh, sturdy wooden chess key. Always good to have keys around you. But I think that's about all we can explore around here. There's no way we can get. No, that's the orcs encampment. I don't think we're ready to deal with those yet. Oh, we might be ready to do it. It could give us some could give us some more XP. Well, let's try it out. There's a shit ton of orcs camping somewhere, and
The Sicilians retreated from this battle, but what about the orcs?
Either they've taken to the sea, or set up an encampment in yonder caves. Keep your weapon at the ready.
they did set up an encampment. And here's the orc that is crying for his brother. Boknar.
Yes?
What are you doing here? I don't want to fight, I don't fancy stone, I just want to bury these bodies the traditional way. It's the least I can do for my dear brother, Oogie. Oh, such a dear lad he was. He wanted to see the world, but we saw next to nothing required to serve the All Mother in afterlife. What's the traditional way? In our village, all poor Oogie will never see it again. Tradition goes that warriors should be buried with the best armor so he can defend himself in the afterlife. These weren't so many spoils after that. I managed to give old Oogie the best set of proud soldier. A grave with a full set of hand-picked armor, aye? We've got to know its location. This orc is obviously bereft to maybe risking missing out on an armor set, but we've got to leave him be. Yeah, that's area. Uh, I think they both agree on this.
We should be careful not to accidentally disturb any graves.
We made a promise to an orc after all.
Ah, that pathetic source added frog skin. Thought it could fool us, did it? Old Mother knows for certain that work would have nothing better than to axe in the back where it cried on your shoulder. What kind of soul hunter can show an ounce of compassion to someone so obviously bereft? The kind steeped for years in its own washed up bigotry. Only a cruel fool would remain so obstinately blind to suffering. Well, excuse me for failing to notice the lush inner lives of the many orcs who've nearly chopped my head clean off. It is my fault I've never met an orc who wasn't interested in steering my guts with a spear. Do as you will then, as long as you're sure. I suppose an orc's too stupid to fathom such trickery anyhow. Imagine that, an orc experiencing grief. If you would have asked me 10 minutes ago, I've said an orc's emotional depth doesn't extend past greed and twisted sadistic pleasure. Well, it seems like orcs are more than that.
What's this? I've found something.
Yeah, this is the lair of the orcs, and it's actually...
Careful now. That's a trap.
Oh shit. Oh, there's so many traps. No, don't...
Careful.
No. Oh!
Spotted a
These
trap.
are enormous.
Watch out. Orcs that large think with their clubs, not their heads.
Okay, this is... we need to get rid of these.
Careful now. That's a trap. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Okay, now there's a lot, and I mean a lot of orcs here. So, let's see how do we want to deal with this. Let's advance a little and try maybe a summoning spell to lure them from hiding. Level 7, 6. There's a lot of them.